So it's Monday morning, and I made a discovery late yesterday. This is our greenhouse. It's pretty new. We just got it wired after quite an ordeal to get the thing wired, to get the fans working, to get the temperature controls working. But they're working. It's functional. But there's something they don't tell you about greenhouses, and about this whole functioning thing, about nature in general. Behind me you see, these is our, we have some heating pads in our germination domes. Got about 10 of them. And past that, some trays wrapped in plastic wrap because I don't have enough germination domes for it. And over here you see we've got our seedlings, the ones that came up. We've been having a time getting things germinated, and it's been kind of strange. Couldn't figure out why that was. We would plant things, we get the seeds in our nice little seed trays. You can see right there. Oh, little guy right there. And things wouldn't come up, or they would come up unevenly. Just strange. We never had this happen before. So it was yesterday when I noticed on these guys right here. Look at that. See these holes right here? Look at these holes in the plastic wrap. And you look down here and look. Oh, that's just my hairy hand. They're the seeds. They've been plucked out. They've been destroyed. They've been ripped apart. Look at these holes. They're everywhere. Holes, holes, holes. This one just has one hole. What are you? Basil. Lemon basil. It's birds. Birds are getting in here. Birds. They're not getting those, are they? Look how pretty. This thing should be like, I don't know, a quarter full of things that look like this. Beautiful seedlings. Look at how much they've gotten already. And this isn't even a picture of it. This isn't probably half of it. These trays right here, empty. All of these. Over here, no. Over here, that nice stack of high tunnel tomatoes, nothing. And so earlier those weren't coming up, and so I would like pick up the cells like a week after they were supposed to germinate, kind of crumble them up, like let me see those seeds, let me see if they germinated or what, or if they rotted out. I don't know what I'm doing. I couldn't find the seeds. I was like, God, the seeds, they just like, I can't find them. Birds are getting our things. So like, what do you do? How do you solve birds? Like your first thought, it's like, well, I just murder all the birds. I'll kill them all. Every bird I've ever seen. Like, what do? Nothing, except eat seeds. The bird seed. Like, we've been conditioning them this whole time. Like, oh, have some bird seed. Look out, hang out outside my window so I can see you. Just because I want to fly and you can fly, and oh, have some seed. But they didn't have my consent for this seed, did they? So what would it even look like to murder all the birds? I don't know, maybe like a bomb or something. And then you're like, well, you can't murder all the birds. Like, that's a problem. The bugs would get out of control, and as much as I hate birds, I really hate bugs. So then you're like, oh, well, I could build a bird cage around the whole farm, just like, massive. Like in the Simpsons movie, like glass thing, but it's with a bird cage. And then that may cost a lot of money. And you think, if you're living inside the bird cage, who's the bird then, right? Like, it'd be me. I would become the bird in the bird cage. So that won't do either. Shh. You hear that? They're everywhere. thing is, it's not even just the greenhouse. This is our shed. We call it the grow room because there are grow lights and things in here. This is where we, after seeds get germinated, we put them under these grow lights there, and you know, they grow. That's why we call it the grow room. Yeah. See, look at these nice little guys. Hello. Look up here though. Look at this. This is some I think pink chard. Look at that guy. Eaten. Look at that. Look at that. You can't even see that. Destroyed. With a little leaf right there. They even have they didn't even hide the evidence. That's how brazen these birds are. They just like, I will destroy your plants and I'll leave it there. You could see it. It's not even the worst part of it though that's in here. Let me show you something disturbing. Got some microgreens. Very nice, right? And look at this. This is my basil that won't come up. Here's my red amaranth. Look how beautiful that is. It's gorgeous, right? And you come over here to the companion tray with it. Look at that. Look at that. A bird's been like nesting there. Where it takes its like sleep time. And my red amaranth. Look at that on the floor. Look at that. Is that more amaranth? Oh man, there's even more right here. Look at that. Can you see that? Somebody dug a hole right there. What are you doing digging holes? How would you dig a hole? Why would you do that? Why would you dig a hole in the amaranth? So, we have a bird problem. I feel somewhat responsible for it. I've been surrounded by birds my whole life, and I thought, oh, you know, they're just doing their thing. They're not gonna bother me. I just let them. And now, they're out of control. There's only so much one person can do about a problem this big. It needs to be a community-wide effort. So I'm asking for your help. Take a minute out of your day. If you see a bird, shame the bird. We need to let them know that this type of behavior is not okay. That's the first step. Reminds me a little bit of at the end of Jurassic Park, the first one. When they're on the helicopter out, and everybody pretty much has been eaten by dinosaurs. Dinosaurs who, at least the movie made it look like turned into birds somewhere along the evolutionary chain. Half of them are eaten. They're in the helicopter out. What do? They look around. They look out the window. 2 birds. And what does Sam Harris and Laura Dern do? They just kind of like smile. Birds have been allowed to get away with awful stuff for too long. Now's the time. If we as a community get together, and it just takes 1 minute, whether you're walking to work, you're outside on your break, you're stopping to get lunch, and you see in the parking lot of the dollar store, the Piggly Wiggly, a bunch of birds eating some fries. All you do, you roll down your window, you say, no. You say, enough is enough. You do not have dominion here. I do. Thank you.